Good day, welcome to multi-net design. So far are the things that Revit does different than every other software. It's not that majority of software cannot carry out some certain details, but maybe because of the way they are used to and various kind of idea that come with Revit, because mainly made for building constructions. Now in this project is just a mansion which contains a lot of rooms below and some rooms above. Let us digress to internal aspect and see what I'm talking about. At the ground floor we have 3 bedroom that includes a main lounge, the wine rack, bars and dining. So it's a little bit of tools for what a client was asking of, and now we want the room to be. And the same thing with the upper floor. So the demonstration quality of this is that this is just a presentation aspect first. We have never gone down below by doing so this is how it will be presented to the client. And the reason why I always choose Revit over Revit is that from here you can proceed to your working drawing without even add anything or subtract anything. Only what you just need that you put dimension. So by clicking on the dimension, you just like clicking everything will apply for you. That say okay, pick entire wall. So you don't need to start doing anything the way you used to do in AutoCAD and start drawing after the one after the other again. No, Revit is much more than that. Now another thing I want to show and I will give tutorial of is the elevation. Let's look at this particular elevations. This elevation is a little bit clumsy or things like that, and what I want to show is this step up roof that always come along with a lot of people get some concern that okay, how did you step roof in a step up the roof in a Revit? How did you do that? It's not something that is big. The roof of the Revit can be complex, but if you know your whereabouts, you get it done. So I'm going to give tutorial on this, demonstrate everything one after the other. But the way it is from the west elevation, is properly the front, a lot of things. So this, you step up the roof, then you step up the what is it called, facial concrete along the line. All these elements, how you can put them, how you can adjust them, even when you bring them from external source and things like that. You can turn it on to realistic if you want, and everything is going to be updated according to what you expected it to be. But if you want to render them, I render this particular building was in V-Ray and I sent to the client. So that is it. So I'm going to demonstrate things like that in this in the tutorial for everyone to see. What I just want to is that you stay tuned and continue watching, and please always share this our tutorial. Anytime you watch it, help us share, and at the same time tell people to like, and the most importantly tell them to subscribe to the channel for the channel to grow and be able to continue giving. So this gable roof is a good demonstration of hip roof, that is step up, is a good demonstration of certain ideas. Then let us go to 3D and let me show you something. It's not something that's hard. A lot of people get it. It's not a big deal. It's a separate roof that's being created on its own. Click on it to see. It's a separate roof on its own. Can you see? That is sewn base in that manner. The same thing with this one. They are not ever joined with this one, but the only thing is that when you are programming it from the plan, you need to understand that okay, this is how the roof will be. You just have 3 step up on this particular roof. Let's look at it from the side and see what I'm talking about. So here are the roof system. How do you know that the step up is from this level? It's not going to start from the base of this particular one like every other ones goes around. Can you see that they start above a little bit inside the roof? So the same way you create your what's it called, if you want to create something like Dutch roof, things like that is applicable as well. You do the same thing by opening up from the middle of the roof and create your own pattern. So that is how you work. I'm going to give you a full tutorial on this one, but just understand the area that I'm coming from and understand this as well, and begin to get used to some of the design that are going on. Then as well, in this design, I created a little bit of swimming pool, because according to the requirement by the client that this is what you need, you want this to be like this, you want it to go in this way. So a little bit of swimming pool been created, and every other aesthetic and measuring area. Now the reason why you are seeing this car being original and this one look like that is not that this one is a Fury object, which is what is a Cosmos. You render it while in Fury, it's going to give you a very good perfection color. In fact, more fantastic than like this is a G-Wagon and things like that. So you watch out for this particular building tutorial from scratch to finish. I'm going to demonstrate it for you. I break them down one after the other, so I'm going to be listing them one after the other if you want to witness. So at the same time, I will teach you the documentation of everything, how I did it from plan view to first floor view, roof. You can imagine the way elevation looks like. Can you imagine? You document everything one after the other. This is what we call a professional job done. So it's still a presentation stage that never reached the level of working drawing and things like that. So these are the things. So look at what I'm telling you. The Jeep and everything, they are here. Fantastic. So can you see? Here is swimming pool with water, things like that. So that is it. I just like demonstrating this a little bit by presenting it to the client, not yet details or something like that, just as for you to get idea of what we have done. And now we are able to still move ahead with the project. So I enjoy you to watch carefully for the full tutorial on this channel. So if you're the one that you know that I sensitive about drawing or design, tell them about our channel, let them share it, and you see the demonstration of it. So any question you want to ask now, you are free to ask about question before I start the proper tutorial on this building. So thanks.